All right, what's up, my friends? Chocobo!
I like that bird, though.
So I was trying out a deck that Jaffer built, Jaffer's fellow content creator, and I like the look of it a lot. So he tried doing like the whole all-in bird thing. This is kind of like a middle-of-the-road, like Golgari Chocobo deck. So we have a Chocobo, we have Saz's Chocobo, and Tifa Lockhart, Bristly Bill, and Traveling Chocobo. But leaning into black for some interaction, we've got Cut Down, Go for the Throat. Hollow Merc Siege is a pretty cool card alongside Tifa. Adds counters, gives menace. I think also draw cards for counters going on, which is sweet. And we also have Iridescent Vine Lasher for some extra landfall stuff. So Vine Lasher can get some more landfall stuff damage here. And Chocobo is a big one too. Chocobo can help play lands off the top, kind of keep the ball rolling. So kind of a mixture between like Golgari mid-range, the bird deck, and then the Tifa all-in Hydra deck, which is not very good. And let's give it a spin and see how it goes. So let's do the thing. Brought to you by Elgato, folks. Big time Elgato sale. Prime sale. It is Prime Day or Prime Weekend, or I don't know what it is exactly, honestly. But sale's happening now, and it's actually going to be ending soon. It's actually hopping over here. I'll just look at this real fast. Because 2 days and 14 hours left. This is a huge sale. And we got mic arms for sale, Stream Deck. The Stream Deck Plus is sold out, unfortunately. This is an insane deal, but there are plenty more insane deals here. Microphones, mounts, the prompter, cameras, capture cards. A lot of great sales. This is the thing you want to look at. So check them out. Prime deals. Again, it ends today. It ends on the 11th. End of day on the 11th. It ends. So make sure you check out the deal. Please use my link in the chat or description if you sponsor me. You can't use my promo code for this because you can't double stack it. But please use my links. They know I sent you there. All right. And that's the deal. So let's get the games. So rock and roll. Chat coming out, mate. How do I feel about a bundle deal for multiple decks? We can discuss between games. Someone wanted to talk about me playing their deck too. We can talk about that too. Just at me between games. All right, so this hand's fine. Old Bristly Bill, Tifa, Chocobo. I mean, I actually kind of like Chocobo in this deck because the Tifa and the Bristly Bill draw so much fire that your Chocobo will probably live, which is kind of cool. But now we're definitely playing Tifa. So we drew even without drawing a second copy. We're gonna play Tifa, but with drawing a second copy, we definitely want to start with Tifa. So we see Elegant Parlor bidding Elegant Parlor. This might be the Naya Overlords deck. It's a good deck.
Good lord.
That was the wrong button,
Gigantism.
Whoops. Whoopsie.
Fear missing out, discarding a. There it is.
Spawn more overlords.
So we're gonna go Bristly Bill. We're gonna play a land. We're gonna add a counter. We're gonna double power. We're gonna get in for 4. Do the thing. Say go. This Naya Yuna deck is very good. Definitely one of the new front runners in Standard for this kind of like weird limbo Standard format. Because of course we have Edge of Eternities coming out about a month, about 3 weeks, a month. My set review is going to be next Friday, which is kind of absurd. But set review, 10 new brews, all the usual stuff. Esper Origins binning, it binned to Yuna. So that means they have a Yuna in their hand already, which is pretty bad for us. Yuna is Ward 2, so that's 4 to kill. But yeah, new set's coming out. This is weird limbo rotation space, kind of a fun spot to brew, which is cool. And we draw a land. So we're going to play. We don't need to leave up Go for the Throat for Yuna just yet. Probably just play Chocobo, right? Way down in Chocobo. Land up the top. Sick.
I like that bird.
And a bird on top. Oh my god. So add a counter. We get double triggers off the Chocobo. They don't just die here, do they? Oh, they have Torch the Tower? Oh, no. We were going to deal a absurd amount of damage there, but drawing a bird on top is pretty sick too. And now we can just leave up mana for Go for the Throw for the Yuna next turn. Yes, we have the standard, the qualifier play-in is this weekend, and the qualifier itself is next weekend. I will definitely be playing that. Basically my only chance to get back on the Pro Tour is with the arena qualifiers now that I'm commentating all the RCs. So that is what I'll be watching out for. So they have Yuna on turn 5. We cannot play into that. We gotta hold up Go for the Throat. So we're gonna play a land. And we get double landfalls. I think the Chocobo just goes big. Although spreading counters makes an end step Bristly Bill more attractive. This is going to be 2 counters. I think we got to just do this. Just target this. You can actually attack. Just going to attack. So go. So now we have end step, Bristly Bill Pump, or Go for the Throat on Yuna, which is the important one. So Yuna triggers on the end step. Has Ward 2 naturally, so need to be aware of that. Summon Esper, they could just cast an Overlord here, which would be devastating. Oh my god. Sure. Guess we gotta kill that instead. I'm gonna kill my Chocobo. That sucks. We don't really have a choice here, we kinda have to kill this, so. Alright. I mean we could double and then untap, but so we'll just double. Untap. And we draw a Vine Lasher. So the bird doubling the Vine Lasher trigger is pretty cool too. So we get Innkeeper's Talent. We have Go for the Throat. We can also just kick the Vine Lasher. Kick Vine Lasher, play a land, play Go for the Throat. I kind of like that. It forces a block. This is going to die anyway. It's going to block with it regardless, I suppose. This does not have trample. Interesting spot. They have Yuna, we're probably dead. And they almost definitely do because they bin one. That sucks. We can't beat the Overlord, though. Just your classic squeeze, you know? Sure. Let's make some babies. Play land. And gonna Bristly Bill here. Take some damage. Go for the throat of this. Yeah. Maybe just put the counter there, actually. They're blocking anyway, though, so. We had Cactus to be deck. That card's not very good. Harry Lou, first time chatter. Everyone say hi, Harry Lou. Says, I'm new to Magic. I built Chocobo Landfall deck. Bristly Bill when it rotates. Bristly Bill does not rotate, yeah. So. Alright, so I get to Yuna. Bring back an Overlord. Talent does not give trample. We're gonna get White Overlord. Okay. Draw land. I mean, they're 12? This is lifelink too, though. Gross. So Innkeeper's Talent. We could Talent Tifa, put a counter on Tifa, and just try and go for like a Tifa kill. We're in trouble, folks. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. This deck is really, really powerful. Right, here's Talent. Here's Tifa. Level up. Play land. Triggers for days. We're just gonna put the counter here. I think our best chance to win is just like Tifa somehow getting through for a ton. Attack for 10. They just block with a flyer. Future board story. Pro Tour videos coming out at some point. I don't even know when, honestly. I'm not going to try and... I don't know. It's like 75% done. Cassidy is leaving at the end of July. Obviously, I'll be rehiring since I see more of a problem with it. So, I don't... It comes out when it comes out, unfortunately. So here's Summon Fenrir. Card's great. Card's so good. They get to attack and gain some life. Here's a FOMO. But they're going to end step return another freaking Overlord, though, so. This is Ward 1. It doesn't even survive. Yeah, we're just dead. This card's really good. Really, really good card. 6. This is Trample and Lifelink. I think we're just dead. Could have held back the Chocobo, I guess. Yeah, the Overlord killed Tifa, and we're just like in huge trouble. Wish we had a way to get trample, you know? Because this Chocobo is ridiculously huge. Here's a Vine Lasher, but no land. Yeah, you just can't leave this card in play. You know, Yuna's really, really good. Vine Lasher. Offspring, level. Put the counter on. Almost doesn't matter. Whatever. Just do that. Yeah, so say Say go, so Chocobo can block, I guess, but... One of the other talents does give trample. Oh, they have double attacks, too. Yeah, we're just mega dead. Alright, whatever, we're just dead. Alright, yeah, this deck's really, really good, but sure. So, we're going to bring in Reclamation, Blot Out, Steams of Oil, Steel and Oil, Tear Asunder. It's a lot of stuff. Take a cut down. Karn is really upset because... Would Heirloom play in this deck? Not really. You're not really ramping with it. It's a lot of non-creature spells. Go for throw Blot Out. Mossborn Hydra is interesting. Hollowmark Siege gives them Menace, but... I mean, Siege is also not a bad card draw engine, but I feel like it's like a little too slow. Let's take out like 2 Sieges. The Recruits seem too small ball against them. Let's try this. Oh. We're gonna keep. Dump a Hydra. Origin Story. Do you even play this on 2? On 1? I think we have to, right? We're like by just definitely the beatdown deck, so. Joey was a little lizard living on Bloomborough. And Joey liked to play with his lizard friends until he got taken to school where he learned to be a vine lasher. And then he had no friends. Aww. So he lashed. Then he had less friends, so he lashed even more. And Joey lashed until he could lash no more.
No, that's a lot of damage.
Hollowmark Siege, so we can either do 1 damage, attack but a counter on second creature, and it gains a menace. Not sure. I think we're gonna do the Abzan Siege. We have no natural way to make counters, so we'll attack. Universe is beyond killing the origin story business. Yeah, I don't know Tifa's origin story, so here's FOMO. All right, well, I mean, all right, we draw the Chocobo. You're once again saving Go for the Throat, so. Alright. Vine Lasher. Here's Hail Hydra. Hail Hydra. Say go. If Mossborn Hydra lives, maybe we're talking here, but this is a mulligan on the play and not a particularly great draw. Here's Summon Fenrir. They have nothing big in the river for Yuna, so we're not scared of Yuna yet. We draw a land. That's cool. All right, so this doubles the counters on the creature. Let's play Chocobo. Play a land. So double counters on Hydra. Add a counter here. If I add the counter here and give it Menace, I got that plays, actually. Let's attack. We're going to use our Go for the Throat super offensively. Yeah, like, whatever. Like, this kind of sucks, but, like, whatever. Honestly. With no Overlord in the graveyard, and, like, we're clearly the beatdown here. I think this is fine. They play Wraths. No!
A brilliant player can get a strong hand cracked, go on tilt, and lose his mind along with every single chip in front of him.
The spiritual successor to Domain. Truly punishing. Oh my god, man. Are you kidding me? Alright. Whatever. I mean, game 1's whatever. This game is just a mulligan into a, pretty bad hand. I guess we walk into the Wrath. We just have a choice, though, They're playing a ton of creatures, too, but we just, can't afford to let them get to the late game, so. They discard another Wrath? Yeah. Then we draw a land. Alright. I mean, whatever, man.
That's it, man. Game over, man. Game over.
Pernicious Deed? That's a card that should have been in Foundations. That's a fun Magic card. Elegant Parlor. Attack. I mean, no Delirium, no enchantments in the graveyard. We draw another Siege. Fantastic. going to choose the Sultai mode. Because if we draw a counter card, maybe we get back into the game. Don't think we have any outs, though.
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
Well, that was some game of Magic the Gathering there. Some game. Better games to come. Alright. We're good. No worries. Everything's fine. This is a keep. Hand's great. The Yuna deck is very powerful. It's very similar to Domain of it, like it's like really, really good against some mid-range decks. Now we got a little mono red. Didn't they get the memo?
Could have picked a better spot.
Hired Claw number 2. Alright, we are blocking. We are blocking. Is it a one-lander? It's a one-lander. And we draw Tifa. Let me just play Tifa. One land mono red. Sure. Totally fine. Take 2. Both players mana screw. We have 2, they have 1. Could maybe have played End Talent first, but frickin' shock. Burst lightning, sure. 14. We draw a land. So we can go Bristly Bill into just pump. We can go talent. Yeah, that's the worst. You can go Lasher, 2 tokens, not great either. Yeah, let's play both Bristly Bill. A Bristly Bill. Who did you kill? Bristly Bill. Hey, Bristly Bill. Another land. All right, so now I want to go Vine Lasher, and I think we're just gonna get in here. We're painting a bit, but like get it for a solid attack, get some damage in. And we are also a pretty aggressive deck, so we can also put the counter on one of these. I like that. Put the counter here. Still have a pretty viable attack, and then we have a better blocker. So far, our mana screw has gone better for us than theirs has. They missed on land again. All right, now you actually just feel bad. Here's a Verge. Just gonna put a counter over here. Talent, Siege, Abzan, activate. Combat. Sure, they're just really, really dead, I think. Attack on everything, add a counter. I mean, you know, some games your deck doesn't function. Happens for us, happens for our opponents. They find the land. Double Monstrous Rage kill us. Not quite. Not quite. That is not lethal, my friend. That is not lethal. Alright, so rough game for our opponent. Our draw wasn't great either, but we're going to bring in, I like Scavenging Ooze. I think the Mossborn Hydras can go down a little bit. Don't really have any extra removal on the board, which is a little sketchy. Don't want Blot Out, don't want Duress, don't want Dreams. This is fine. By seeing the upcoming Monstrous Rage Standard Showdown promo. That can't be true. I don't believe you. Goblin Grenade. Monastery Suspire, come on down. Alright. I feel like it's actually have a few more cutdowns on the board, honestly, but alright, so Old Swifty. It's kind of funny because like Suspire was like the 6th man for the red decks, but like gets strictly worse when with Monstrous Rage not being in the format. So whatever we play here dies. I think that's fine. I don't think Tifa's very good in this board anyway, so. So Tifa just like Vi from League of Legends Arcane, whatever. Opera Love Song. Revealing Boros Charm. They're missing an entire color. Holy moly.
Do a barrel roll.
Higher Claw, sure. Oh my god, is that the best you can do? Oh my god, what is going on over here? Alright, no blocks. We draw Mossborn Hydra. We have all tap lands. Sure. I'm gonna leave up Go for the Throat, I think. So we'll just attack for 4. This is something. Again, not a great draw on our part, but like their draw is just really bad, so. Take 4, say go. Best thing for us is they go land Nemesis. We're going to go Hydra fetch land, probably. They're going to attack. I think Gruul supplants mono red. Maybe. Here's Burst Lightning. Sure. I guess we gotta kill one of these. Yeah, alright. We took a damage from the higher claw, but it's fine. So Spirit's the worst card by like a lot, so let's just play Hydra, pump it twice. They have another Burst Lightning. That resolved really fast. We can just do this now. Play swap. Got a 4/4. Not gonna play Lasher, should I say go? Right. We're gonna Chocobo next turn. Maybe I should do play Lasher. Mark says, haven't played in a long time. Rotation comes in about a month. And then we're a huge bands too. Old laughing Jasper Flint, eh? Old laughing Jasper. If Hydra lives, the game is over. So they must have a 4 damage, 5 damage, whatever kind of spell here. The post-combat damage opera... This is just embarrassing, folks. This is just...
That's it. I'm going to clown college.
Oh, we're about to kill the shit out of our opponent. Uh-huh. Alright, so, yeah, play a land. And, double. And play a land.
Good lord. Gigantic.
And double.
No, that's a lot of damage.
Alright. Not the most exciting match of all time. Hope the match is a little more interesting. But, yeah. Look at that. Ozzy just played his last show, and now he's here playing some Magic with us. Pretty cool. Opponent mulligans. This hand is not great, but we're going to keep. Alright. Blooming Marsh, Lana War Elves. We draw a Wasteland Verge. I think I like starting out with Chocobo. Way down in Chocobo.
What? Now there's a bird involved.
Have I seen the F1 movie? I don't even know what that is. Like racing movie? 'Cause I am not a fan of racing. I think racing is shitty. Basically. I think it's an unbelievable waste of resources. Not a fan. But if you like it, cool, live your life. But alright, so we're just gonna go land Tifa, I guess. They're playing Roots, they're not gonna have much interaction. And we can get our Tifa going, I think, which is pretty cool. Next turn we can Hollow Merc Siege. Start growing the Tifa. Here's Mold Tender. Those who missed it while I was in Roanoke last week, then they drew a Roots too, sick. When I was in Roanoke last week, I won the Star City Games Home Store Championship. 15 players. There was a Pro Tour champion in attendance, though. Jake Beardsley was there. It was me, Corey, also. So Jake said it was probably the hardest store champs in the world, but I played the Roots deck. I actually played Eli Cassis's physical Roots deck from the Pro Tour. He had given it to Corey to play in an NRG event. So, pretty fun. Alright. We're just gonna siege. Siege, cottage attack. Killing the Molt Tender with the Go for the Throat so the roots isn't that bad is kind of interesting, but they could just have like a Planeswalker or whatever, so we'll just try and get lethal next turn. Attack of both of these. Pump this up. It was very good, so hopefully I osmosis some of those skills. Roots is a little awkward to play in paper, but the deck's pretty good. Here's a land. No. All right, they have Overlord's fine. Overlord's actually insane for us. That is the best possible.
Now this is pod racing.
So we get to just go for the throat the Overlords, act for 1 million. Does Roots survive without Tyvar? Interesting question. I'm not sure. So they have another root here they can make, but Siege. We could draw off Siege, but I don't think we're going to. Power up. Coming in. I can actually kill Tifa here. Hold on, maybe this is a mistake. Well, I grow the Tifa. They can make a plant, and they'll have... Oh, actually, yeah, they can't. I'll just grow both. So, grow this. Like, I actually just grow Tifa twice. I just want Tifa to be as big as possible. They have, like, 2 removal spells in the entire deck, and I think that they can't even kill this, because they have the dragon, so... Yeah, they are just mega dead next turn to our Tifa double removal spell. Man. Alright. I guess. The hardest part of the Roots deck is finding the Insidious Roots. They have all 4 copies and we're top 20 cards. Pretty insane, but... We're going to Chocobo. We're going to play a land. And we're going to attack. And hopefully win. We got Menace, we got our removal spell, we got Tifa's Trample. This does not have Trample. I can give us Menace, but I think I want to just be big on the Trample. Yeah, just alright, sure, that's fine. So the Roots deck is powerful, but the linear part, like the linear Tifa part of its deck is pretty good. So against them. So we're gonna bring in Reclamation. We're gonna bring in nothing actually.
We have technology.
So apparently they just scooped the match in sideboarding, so that was not a bug. So we'll take it, I guess. Yeah, this is fine. We can keep this. What decks did I play against the Store Championship? I played against Green White Gearhulk. I played against Corey playing Demir. I played against Is It Cauldron twice. Golgari Demons, a red-green aggro deck. FOMO! Discarding FOMO. Or Ridgeline? I think they play Ridgeline in the Yuna deck. It's interesting. Double Chocobo. We draw Passage. We're just gonna, like, double Landfall, Fatal Push this, or whatever, cut down. Yeah, it could be Delirium. I want to draw a land pretty badly, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, there's red-green. Okay, sure. So, Delirium aggro? Yep, Keen-Eyed Curator, sure. That's going to get pretty big pretty fast. We draw a Siege and no land. Where are we? Really need a land there, folks, I'm not going to lie. It's probably just talent. Attack for 3. Problem is, this is going to be a 7/7 next turn, which is pretty unbeatable.
I like that bird, though.
Oh, no. They have the stupid, no, never mind. The plus that was on first strike, they would have wrecked us there. Alright, so if Curator exiles land and FOMO, it's a 7/7. I don't love that. And Seeds of Hope. Why don't they exile and then cast Seeds? But whatever, sure. Overprotect. That's 7/7. Draw land, please. We need to draw land. Okay, so we're gonna go. We want to try and kill the Tifa next turn, right? So we want to go Tifa land level. Add a counter to Tifa in combat.
We have technology.
All right, yeah, we're gonna add the counter here. The plan is to one-shot the next turn, I think. So if we draw land, the Chocobo's double landfall triggers, which should probably be enough to kill them. Here's Breakout. Don't be a FOMO. Okay, Wicker Folk. 7, 8, 9, that's 11. This is gonna be close. Canker Bloom, okay. Land. No!
You didn't say the magic word.
Oh, I can Chocobo for a land on top. All right, so we Chocobo. We need to have a land on top of our library. Ready for this? Here we go. Cassie says surprise, and we missed. Surprise, you lose. All right, that sucks. So we had outs. We just hit a land on top, we win. So that's fine. A little bit awkward draw. So let's see, what do we want here? Definitely Scavenging Ooze. Scavenging Ooze, and I think Dreams of Steel and Oil's good against them too. Let's cut some of the slower cards. I think the Hydra, like a talent. I think the Siege are kind of slow against them too. Do I want any sort of like artifacty removal? I don't think so. I don't want Soul Cauldron. I think it's too slow. Blast off, says Cassian. Bunch of mulligans. Cauldron's too slow, I think. It's just too clunky. Ones are trying to come up with science that implement as a magic boomer. Knowing someone what someone means if they want to go play type 2. Knowing how to Rochester draft. Knowing there's a game with avatars of Magic Online. Having a random Scry magazine in your house. Those are all ridiculous boomer things, yes.
Pointless nostalgia.
Alright, Curator or Wicker Folk. I think we have to go for the throat, so... Alright, their hand is exceptionally bad. So... Like, exceptionally bad. We should have Hydra to fetch land. They don't play a lot of removal typically, so... I think we're in good shape here. Get out of here.
Get off my plane.
The question is, do we want to just run the Hydra naked? I think we're doing naked Hydra. Not gonna look. Ran and Realm Breaker?
If this is my final
Okay.
has not abandoned me.
Well, we're gonna double up here. And I mean our hand is not like particularly good, it's just all lands, but we'll just kill Ren and just kill with Hydra over 2 turns. This is the last turn they have to kill this. Once it's an 8/8, red green just like can't kill it. So here's a Wicker Folk. Fartotron in chat says Naked Hydra was my nickname in college. Okay. Scavenging Ooze is particularly good here. Here's a Cottage. And it worked. Okay, I think we're good, folks. Hydra does kill pretty quickly. And we just have our Scavenging Ooze to eat Delirium, make a good blocker. Have our lands better than that. Alright. Delirium removed. Life gained. Blocker achieved. I think we're going to game 3 here, folks. We are not going to block. Take 3. Game over. All right, game 3. That was a pretty uneventful game. Both of our draws were just very, very bad. Do I want cards like Terra Sunder or... I want the Terra Sunder exiles. The Reclamation does not. Reclamation does exile cards in the graveyard, which is kind of cute too. Maybe the Siege just like too bad here. It's like way too slow. We just want to bring in like a Terra Sunder and Reclamation. Hydra got big that game, but it's like not guaranteed to do so. I think our answers are more important. That's good. New Type 2 decks. First time chatter, Dave. Dave says, just me or is the vast majority of standard now mono black or landfall? Feels like I traded one evil for another. That's just good decks. There's just always going to be a best deck. That's the problem when you ban cards, is that there's going to be another best deck. So that's just adapting to a format and a metagame, you know? Our hand's pretty bad. We have Scavenging Ooze, which is good against them. These Vine Lashers are pretty bad, though. I think I just want a mulligan. I just want more lands and more removal. I think the Lashers are just pretty bad. Ooze is too slow. I'm a draw. Just want a mulligan. All right, sure. Keep this. Paw Patch into Bristly Bill and a Talent. Sure. Without the Chocobo double triggers, the card's a little slow. The Lizard. Yes, we are 100% in the honeymoon period, where folks are just trying out new decks. This is going to be a lot of fun. We're rotating soon anyways. This format, like, doesn't really matter that much, realistically, but yeah, ooh, that's annoying. Can't go kill my Innkeeper's Talent. We got Bristly Bill, though. They seem to have a removal spell, though. Let's see what happens. If it's a shock, we get to use the fetch land and punish them. Does not seem to be. Are they just dead? Oh, Billy. Damn.
Good lord. Gigantic.
All right, attack for 10. Oh no, blocking first strike! No!
Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm not gonna do what everyone thinks I'm gonna do. Flip out, man.
That one's on me. I could have sniffed that one out, I think. Alright. We're in trouble. Paw Patch Recruit. Okay. I mean, Bristly Bill can be a 5/5 this turn, which holds up pretty well against their stuff. They might kill the Talent, but I just don't think I care, so... Yeah, that was a bad play on my part. That was just stupid. They're gonna kill this? Sure, that's fine. So that's fine. Old Bristly Bill is gonna be a 4/4. 4/4's pretty big. I'm not sure about this Paw Patch Recruit. We should just wait on it. Probably just wait on it. Ridgeline. Let me just say go. I guess if I get Delirium, it's bad. I should have attacked, I think. Because it holds back the Ridgeline. Basically, if their hand is bad, saying go is good. But if their hand is good, it's not as good. You just break out. Yeah, so... That's Delirium. They find Tursa. Alright, if I think it's Tursa, I guess, sure. Okay. Here's post-combat Tursa. And they do nothing. We draw Mossborn Hydra. Okay. Think we're going to make this thing big. It's going to be a 4/4. We're going to play the Recruit. We're at 10, and I really hated that pause. Makes me think it's a pump spell or a double strike thing. We're 10. Does it have trample? It does have trample. I think we're going to die here. They give us double strike. 4, 6, 12. That's 8. I think I would... Is it trample? No. I think I'd rather kill the Tursa, actually. Kill this. So we maintain our... I mean, if we block like this, they double strike the Tursa. We kind of lose everything. It's pretty bad either way. I think now is the question, like, if we just can't beat the double strike card, we should not play around it. It's kind of hard to not play around it. Whatever. Hopefully they're just greedy and they should go for the damage. Well, they are greedy and they go for the damage. Oh, I didn't count the plus up, plus up. So we're dead. All right, so we had no way out there. There's no way to survive that turn. Yeah, that stinks. Honestly, that's kind of a stinker. But whatever, I guess. All right, so we went 1 and 2, and our only win, our opponent. Wait, did I not count a match? Did we go 2-2? I don't even know. We had the one person who just disappeared really fast. Well, whatever. We went 2-2, I guess. Sure. One of them I kind of didn't count, though. It's like 1.5 and 2. But I like the idea of the Chocobo and the black cards, but I don't know. This entire like landfall package just seems so... It's like so powerful when it pops off, but it's so finicky and easy to pick apart that like, I don't know. And the Vine Lasher idea is kind of cool, but like not really utilizing it. I like to see the Vine Lashers to go along with the crime landfall guy. Like that could be a cool way to kind of utilize this effect, but I don't know. Cool deck. More to go on stream. YouTube folks, love you. Like, comment, subscribe. Real great. Peace.